Hey guys, my name is Captain Alon, and this is my summary of learning from ECMP 355 Winter of 2014. This class I sort of signed up for on a whim. I had a couple different options for different electives I could take, and a academic advisor suggested, like, hey, you should take this class. It's like, okay, whatever, sounds like a great idea. And honestly, I'm so glad that I did. ECMP 355 has fundamentally changed the way that I view my classroom of the future, and the way in which I will be able to reach and engage my students in course material. Throughout ECMP 355, we've used more tools online than I can even count, and I'm pretty good at counting. This was sort of our main community, was Google Hangouts, or not Google Hangouts, a Google Plus community. There's a space online where all of us could all gather and post stuff and look at everyone else's summary of learning at the end of the semester. It was really sweet to be able to have that kind of dialogue with other students that wasn't a stupid news forum on UR courses that I have a personal vendetta against. We had our own website, which was a giant compilation of all of our blogs over the course of the semester, and our Twitters, and all kinds of other crazy stuff. Or, you know, blog posts about muffins. That's the way it goes. One of the major things that ECMP 355 introduced you to was all the wonderful and crazy things that Google can do. Between having our course agenda on there, which was everything that our entire class was made up of, right down to our syllabus, it was all completely available online to us at all times. It wasn't some handout that was handed out at the beginning of the semester during reading week, or during welcome week that no one really shows up for anyway. I was blown away by all the wonderful things that Google can do, right down to being my browser. I didn't use Google Chrome before this class, and now I judge people that don't use Google Chrome. It blocks my ads. You can see up here, and it gives me US Netflix, which as a student is a pretty big deal, because sometimes I just want to watch Archer. Also a major thing that Google could do is Google Hangouts. I didn't even know this thing existed until this class, and Google Hangouts blows me away. Just that I can do all the stuff that it does. It's so much cooler than Skype and FaceTime and weird video messaging on Facebook. Just the other day I was Facebook messaging with a friend of mine, and she was like, hey, you want a video message? I was like, yeah, sure, I haven't seen you in forever. She lives far away. And we tried using the Facebook video software, and it wasn't working, so we tried FaceTime, but then her phone was going to die. I was like, hey, have you ever tried Google Hangouts? She's like, I don't even know what that is. And we were able to hang over there and like show each other stuff online and really interact in a way through the web that wasn't ever possible before, which I thought was really interesting. But other crazy tool we use is Twitter. A crazy online space where you sort of just talk to the internet and hope someone else replies. You can also retweet what someone else has said to the massive internet and hope that someone might follow you and you follow other people. And honestly, it's a very strange concept, but it's actually really cool when you get into it. Like showing pictures of angry bananas like Alex does on his homepage is kind of funny. Oh, I have new tweets. My personal Twitter account I had actually started before this class, but I think I had about 3 tweets and it was pretty lame, and I don't think I actually have a picture. I was an egg. I didn't have this. I was an egg. It was pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie. But now it's an app on my phone that I check more than once daily, which there's a lot of apps on my phone, so that says something. We also looked at different kinds of ways of using Twitter, like using TweetDeck and Twitterfall. So this is TweetDeck, where you can have your activity and different searches for different hashtags going in all the time instead of having to view your activity here and your notifications up here. And then if you want to search something, you have to type into the search bar. It brings up another window. TweetDeck just brings it all together, and it just makes it so much nicer and prettier, and all that kind of thing. Another way we reached out to the web was our personal blogs that I had no idea I was capable of doing. This is probably one of the proudest things I've ever done online because it blows me away that I was actually able to create this. Okay, I have a drop-down menu and a sub-drop-down menu. I didn't even know that was possible without having to write, 1,000 lines of code that I don't understand. We were able to have our about pages and about. Oh, I also have an about.me page. Look at that. And all of our stuff for ECOMP and our personal teacher education and all of our personal stuff all in one space, which is super cool. We were also encouraged to have other spaces online, like our about.me pages, or people have Flickr and Tumblr and other crazy tools online that can really help you reach out to a larger audience. Another thing that we actually use a lot of, YouTube, something that probably half the planet uses every day. And honestly, I used it to watch, videos of cats, like everyone else does. Some cute videos of puppies. And now I have my own YouTube channel, and I promise I will never post any videos of my cat, because if I started doing that, I'd probably post a lot of them. There's so many different tools out there on the internet that we can use to learn so many different things. We can take free courses from some of the world's best universities, which also blew me away. You can pay for a completion certificate, but really, what's $50 for a completion certificate compared to the thousands of dollars we're spending on our tuition every day or every year? So this is Coursera. You can take hundreds of different courses from apparently 108 different universities, and it's a crazy online network that I never knew existed before this class. Or like TED Talks, where there's new videos posted every day of some of the greatest minds in the world sharing some of the greatest ideas in the world for free. Still is such a crazy concept to me. We went over tons of different tools that you can use in your classroom that will change your classroom in the future, like Wikispaces or ClassDojo or so many others that allow teachers to reach their students in a different way than I ever really realized was possible. Even when we would use an app called Remind 101, and Alec would send us messages from when he was in Quebec and Thailand and wherever else he seemed to go every weekend, because he was always at the airport on Twitter and Foursquare. That we were able to still have class and have him talk to us even though he was literally on the opposite side of the planet. I thought that was super cool. Econ 355 has literally changed the way that I view my classroom of the future, and it makes me so much more excited to be able to engage my students in a new and different way. And I truly believe I'm going to be a better teacher because of taking this class. I'm really excited about using these tools in the future. Have a great day.